Welcome back to Put You On. My name is Michael. I'm here with my dad.
Hey everyone, it's Mike.
And today we're listening to an album called Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa. I'm bringing the vinyl back. We haven't done it in a long time.
All right.
Well, also for a while, the albums we've been doing, I don't have because we were doing all the Taylor and
Right.
So at least now we're back to my collection here.
Oh.
So this is Dua Lipa, who is about to release her new album. English singer, pop star, sensation.
Mm-hmm.
This album came out in 2020. This is her second album. She only has 2 albums. This was one of my favorite albums from that year. So yeah, it's called Future Nostalgia. I like the cover. It's kind of like, well, I mean, you saw it here. It's
Yeah.
like kind of driving in space.
She's hot.
Sort of. Yeah, she is very, very hot. It's hard to not acknowledge that. Yeah, she's very beautiful. She just switched her hair to, she has red hair now, but she had blonde hair here. So yeah, she already was.
And she's British, right? I think.
English. Yeah, she's from London. She's English and Albanian. So she was already very successful and popular before this record came out because she had a couple big hits off her first album. But this one was just much bigger. And she became she really solidified herself, I think, as one of the biggest pop artists around. There was a 2-year span where she was just everywhere. The first track is the title track. And it's called Future Nostalgia.
You want a timeless song, I wanna change the game. Like modern architecture, John Lautner coming your way. I know you like this beat, cause Jeff been doing the damn thing. You wanna turn it up loud, Future Nostalgia is the name. I know you're done trying to figure me out. My name's on the tip of your tongue, keep running your mouth. No matter what you do, I'm gonna get it without you. I know you ain't used to a female alpha. No matter what you do, I'm gonna get it without you. I know you ain't used to a female alpha. Can't be a rolling stone if you live in a glass house. I can't build you up if you ain't tough enough. I can't teach a man how to wear his pants. I know you're dying trying to figure
Reminds me of Ghostbusters stuff.
A lot of
Very
different.
Herbie Hancock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a lot of Michael Jackson feel too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, certainly looking for that same kind of groove like Michael, had in his songs. Yeah, I mean, catchy enough lyric. Definitely danceable. Feels older. Music feels older.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that's a cool play with the
All that
title and the title track.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's current pop music,
Okay.
but it has those 80s,
I didn't even process that.
those 80s glimpses in them with the synths and stuff. So it's a purposeful blend of
Got it.
future nostalgia. And then it goes right into track 2, which is Don't Start Now.
If you don't wanna see me,
What's it called?
Don't Start Now.
Don't Start
did
Now.
a full 180, crazy, thinking about the way I was. Did the heartbreak change me? Maybe, but look at where I ended up. I'm all good already, so moved on, it's scary. I'm not where you left me at all. Don't show up, don't come out, don't start caring about me now. Walk away, you know how. Don't start caring about me now. Aren't you the guy who tried to hurt me with the word goodbye? Though it took some
Kind of a deeper voice
Yeah.
survive you.
or a wedding walk-in.
Yeah. super dancey, this album.
Yeah.
Just the grooves are killer.
I'm not where you left me at all. So if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody,
Yeah, her voice actually makes me feel like she's older. She sounds like an older person than what she is. Yeah, pretty cool. Definitely, like you said, hit all the points for pop hit, dance hit.
Oh yeah, it's so cool.
But
What makes you say she sounds older?
I guess just a lower range there. She sounds like it's hard to tell if she's like vocally strong just from the first two songs. It sounds like she just kind of, she's working that groove and she's got a nice enough voice. I just don't know like how it plays, how it'll, does it grow in the album? Does it grow? Can she do slow? Can she, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If all she's doing is fast grooves, then the voice it's
Fitting.
pretty good. Yeah.
Track 3 is called Cool.
guess I never had a love like this.
Okay, a little bit more there.
Hit me harder than I ever expected. We've been up all goddamn night, all night, all night. Keep it going till we see the sunlight. And the color of the sky looking nice and nice. You know, you know, you know. Baby, I can see us in the real life. You know, you got me losing all my cool. 'Cause I burn it up for you. In control of what I do. And I love the way you move.
I like this one better than the other one so far. I like the sharpness of the lyrics.
Yeah.
You got me working up an appetite, and the color of the sky looking nice and nice. You know.
That harmony that they're building makes it feels like her voice has got a little bit of a gravel to it.
Yeah.
Got me losing all my cool, 'cause I burn it up for you. Yeah, my love makes you brand new. Got me losing all my cool, 'cause I burn it up for you. In control of what I do, and I love the way you move. Got the hate and the thrill. You got me losing all my cool.
Yeah, that was cool. It was very
Yeah.
sharp. Like I like a da-da-da-da-da. I like that. The lyrics were tight. I'm impressed with her lower range.
Yeah, it's a wide range too. And it shows I think the most in this song so far. Like
She started off in an upper range,
yeah, it starts off upper and then she can
but she's really pretty strong with her delivery of the low. It's not just talking. It's it's like a low singing almost. But
yeah.
in the pop, right, you can't really go off into the singing too much. Everything is short, right?
Yeah, and
Da-da-da-da-da-da-do.
calculated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Track 4 is another big hit. It's called Physical.
I can see everybody's already saying, "Uh-oh, Dad doesn't like pop."
Common love isn't for us.
We don't shy away. I don't
No,
shy away.
Phenomenal, don't you agree? Don't you agree?
I won't go down without a fight. I'll get you to like pop.
Still, keep eating, keep eating.
On this planet compares to it, don't you agree?
I'll bring out the big guns.
Yeah, her still with the low range. Yeah, she's very strong there.
Who needs to go to sleep when I got you next to me? All night, I ride with you. I know you got my back, and you know I got you. So come up, come up, come up. Let's get physical.
Or on the Peloton.
Don't you agree? I don't wanna live another life, 'cause this one's pretty nice. when I got you next to me. All night, I ride with you. I know you got my back, and you know I got you. So come up, tell me if you're ready. Come up.
It's a nice bridge. She goes up more.
Keep on dancing. Let's get physical. All night, I ride with you. I know you got my back, and you know I got you. So come up, come up, come up. Let's get physical. Lights out, follow the noise. Baby, keep on dancing like you ain't got a choice. So come up, physical.
Yeah, I hear the UK influence, on her.
In her like speaking voice more, right? For her.
Well, no, I mean that's her accent. I mean, like I hear like the, whatever she grew up listening to.
Oh, okay.
I hear it being very important to her. Like I hear it, so many influences, whether it be Flock of Seagulls, I could hear a little bit in there. A little bit of Billy Idol, actually, I heard.
Yeah.
It felt like, a female version of something kind of...
A little more grit to it.
Yeah, let's get physical.
Yeah. Like the rocker.
Little bit.
Yeah, that's just another great fun.
I mean, there's no denying everything is very ear catchy.
Oh, yeah.
Like right away, I'm still like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, she makes like earworms, not even, it's like just pure pop
It is.
crack.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
I don't know, she's just really good at making
And this was the
hits.
second album, you said?
Yeah, the second album. The next one is Levitating, track 6.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes. shining
Madonna is another one. How could we forget?
If you're feeling
Right?
like you need a little bit
Which is
of
what
company,
this
you
is
met me at the perfect time.
Ringing for me.
You want me, I want you, baby.
Oh, I think I heard this.
I'm levitating.
Very popular.
The Milky Way, we're renegading.
La 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 la. Oh, I didn't even know that was her. I thought it was. Oh my God, I thought it was someone else. I thought it was the Jonas Brothers, actually. Not Jonas, but the one that one of the brothers went off to with his band.
Oh, Dance?
Yeah. I don't know why I thought that. Oh, I like this one.
I believe that you're for me. I feel it in our energy. I see it's written in the stars. All night, come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight.
Yeah, this is just classic, fun sounding.
Baby, let me take you.
Yeah, so good.
I'm levitating.
Melodies are great.
Fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you.
And what did she say? Sugar Boo or something? My Boogaboo, or what is it?
Said I'm feeling so electric, down to awesome. And even if I wanted to, I can't stop. Yeah. My sugar boo.
Sugar Boo.
I'm
Sugar boo.
levitating.
Yeah, that's a good line.
I got you, moonlight. You're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. All night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating.
She could have called it Sugar Boo too. I would have liked that. My
Yeah,
Sugar
that song's
Boo.
awesome.
It is. It is.
Yeah. Like, I remember just listening to this album the first time and just being like it's just so nonstop. It's like bang, 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 bang. Like, it's just hitting you with like groove, 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 groove. Like, there's no, it's so full throttle. It's like,
So the whole album is pretty much
there's a couple that are maybe a little bit
ballady.
slower, but for the most part, it's like, even if it's not as fast paced, I think the grooves and the melodies are just so, like, I feel like she just focused in on that so much.
See, and the fact that I know and have heard that just shows that wherever I heard it, it was everywhere.
Well, again, so like things like that, right? Like you might have not even known that
I didn't know it was
that
her.
was Dua Lipa.
No, I didn't.
So it's
I
like,
didn't.
yeah, there's so many songs from here that were so massive. But again, this was 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago that this had come out. So it's like,
yeah, I was thinking I was easily confusing it with. I would have thought
I
it
could
was
see
like
the comparison.
how
to
they did that with the Cake on the Ocean.
Yeah,
right?
with the groove a little bit, but it's just so good. And her voice, again, the range is so good with the low range hitting those like
yeah, she does a good job down there.
Yeah, and nice switches too with the drums and with the.
It was just a classic, well put together. Whoever produced that one did a good job.
Yeah, it's so. Again, it's like these are just songs like you could listen at 3, 4, 5 times and just you know, this is one of my favorite songs on this album for sure. I think I was so addicted to this song when it came out on this album. Like this was one that I would keep going back to. That and Levitating. Honestly, these 2 songs I would just repeat. I think it's just so killer. I just think the production is really, really awesome. And her vocals are so cool. And I'll stop rambling, but
what's it called?
This is track 6. It's called Pretty Please.
Somewhere in the middle, I think I lied a little.
The bass on the song is just unbelievable.
I said if we took it there, I wasn't gonna change, but that went out the window. Yeah. I know that I seem a little stressed out, but you're here now and you're turning me on. I wanna feel a different kind of tension. Yeah, you guessed it, the kind that's fine. Put my mind at ease. Pretty please, I need your hands on me.
Can hear her voice much better.
So crisp.
Sweet relief. Pretty please.
Yeah, wicked
Exactly
bass.
where I want me. Yeah. Underneath your body. Yeah. If we take it further.
And they're not doing much else behind it.
Yeah.
So baby, come try me. Baby, come find me. Baby, don't wind me up. And at ease. Trickle down my spine. Oh, you look so pretty, please. Every single night. I need your hands on me. When your kisses climb. Oh, you give me sweet relief. Make me feel so weak. Would you help me out, please?
I like the little cowbell too.
Yep.
Please.
Yeah, again,
So
that
sick.
could have an extended version for sure. I
It's just
mean,
wicked.
the bass line on that was unbelievable. And you could even hear him, you know, moving up and down the
Yeah.
fret. Really great.
And
really
her voice
great.
really like, it's like pierces because it's like the bass in her voice is such a contrast. Like the high voice with the low bass is like, you know, it gives you like a weird.
Yeah, I mean, the first minute or so, I thought it was just going to go bass on her voice, and that would have been awesome because you never, you know, that's like unheard of. You can't just do that. But
Yeah.
she was, the way it was coming across and her voice was, I could listen to that for a while.
It's fascinating. Like and I like how she hits the little da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like she hits that, and then when it comes to the chorus, she slows down, and the instrumental slows down, and then drops you back in with the bass line.
Yeah,
It's
and you
like,
could hear the pleading in her voice with the please.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
it's just there's
nice.
a lot of cool
really nice.
vocal and production things that are just
Yeah.
blending so well together. Track 7 is called Hallucinate.
Pocket full of honey and I'm ready to go. No, I ain't got no money, but I'm letting you know that I'ma love you like a fool. Breathe you until I hallucinate.
Wow. Different voice.
Yeah.
Body make it silly, make you do what I want. Oh baby, I can make it pretty, I can string you along. I'll breathe you in forever and ever. Hallucinate. I hallucinate when you call my name. Got stars in my eyes, and they don't fade when you come
back to like the disco era
Yeah.
for sure. Like you see all those, you know, everybody was always moving. You know what I mean? Like I don't feel like she's trying really hard to go above what where she's right. You know, that it sounds like so natural.
Yeah.
Let's go dancing in the dark. Got stars in my
Yeah, I mean, that brought me right back to disco. It just feels 70s disco classic right there.
Yeah.
It could have been, you know, that could have come out in 1976 and 77.
Yeah.
And if you know, hearing it now is just, it's amazing.
Yeah,
It's
I
amazing
think-
that anybody's even still
Doing that.
going there.
Yeah. I think she's a very, very, very smart pop artist. Like, I just think she has so much knowledge of, like you were saying, like, you can tell that there's so much
Her
respect
exposure,
for-
her exposure to what she listened to and what
for
she
the
liked.
sounds and the styles. Like, you can, that's all imminent when you're hearing each track. It's like, oh, I can hear this being,
Yeah,
you
how
know,
could that
something
be?
from this era or something
Yeah,
from this era or
I
something
mean,
from
she's
the
touching
modern.
so many musical feels for me.
Yeah. While still each one you can just dance to, dance your ass off to because of how fun
But
they
I
are
just
to
like,
listen
I
to.
mean, and the lyrics are nice and simple, you know. I hear
Breathe
your
you in.
name, I hallucinate.
Yeah, it's like a,
You don't need more. What, you know, don't
Yeah.
have to go into big
yeah.
detail of a song.
But it's just
And
cool what she can do with her voice and the different styles to make everything sound so fresh. Track 8 is called Love Again.
I never thought that I would find a way out. I never thought I'd hear my heartbeat so loud.
do you hear it? Like,
Can't believe
oh, yeah,
there's
for sure.
nothing
Yeah, a
left
little
in
bit.
my chest anymore. But goddamn, you got me in love again. I used to think that I was made out of stone. Show me the heavens right here, baby. Touch me so I know I'm not crazy. Never have I ever met somebody like you. You got me in love again. You got me in love
where have I heard that somewhere?
The beginning of the song or a sample.
Many nights my tears fell harder than rain.
I like the little squeaks of her voice in this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Never have I ever met somebody like you. Used to be afraid of love and what it might do. But goddamn, you got me in love again. You got me in love again. You got me in love again. But goddamn, you got me in love again.
Little ABBA. That's
Oh, yeah. Especially with the string and stuff. Yeah.
That's where
it's
great. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a coincidence that I mean, being exposed to this is bringing up, like I said, it's touching on, I hate doing this and saying like, it sounds like,
Yeah, yeah.
but I mean, I know she's, you know, she is who she is, but in listening to it for me, because I've heard a lot of pop, I heard Gaga, I heard ABBA
Yeah. Well, especially in the production style.
with the
not even just
violins
her-
and all. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, her voice.
but her voice is, I like that low delivery, and there was a little bit of tweaking in there that made it sound,
Yeah, it
you
gives
know,
some
a
more
little
personality.
juicier, like, yeah, a little,
Yeah. You kind of hear her coming through a little more.
And it's the repetition, but it's not repetition like on some other songs where it really turned me off. Like it's repetition. Okay, yes, you got me in love again, but there was other things like, you know, da 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 da,
different
in my heart. Yeah, like just
different elements.
Sticking to the
engaged.
same
core
melody.
Yeah,
but with
What
a
can you
little
build
bit of
on
it.
it?
Yeah, like just change it a little, and it's not deep. It doesn't have to be anything read into it.
Yeah, it's just like love songs. And track 9 is called "Break My Heart." Another big hit. There's a lot of them on this album.
I've always been the one to say the first.
And the bass on this whole album is
funk. Super
so
funky.
Million times. Had to get it wrong to know just what I like. Center of attention, you know you can get whatever you want from me. Whenever you want it, baby. It's you and my reflection. I'm afraid of all the things it could do to me. If I would've known it, baby, I would've stayed at home. 'Cause I was doing better alone. But when you said hello, I knew that was the end of it all. I should've stayed at home. 'Cause now there ain't no letting you go. Am I falling in love with the one that could break my heart? Oh no, I was doing better alone. But when you said hello, I knew that was the end of it all. I should've stayed at home. 'Cause now there ain't no letting you go. Am I falling?
Is this one really popular?
Super popular.
Yeah, I like this one.
Break my heart. Break my heart. 'Cause now there ain't no letting you go. Am I falling in love with the one that could break my heart?
Well, her use of her higher range there was terrific. The bass was phenomenal.
Man, it's just
Really
entrancing.
driving force in
Yeah.
that song. I mean, it definitely had the feeling of Another One Bites the Dust, which is,
Ba-da-doom,
ba-da-doom, doom. And it's just some, how we talked about some sounds that you just can't resist.
Yeah. Yeah, how can you listen to that and just not
It's
nah.
like, whatever it is, it's a, she nailed
it's a
it.
feeling.
Yeah.
A lot of these songs are like, it's just like, oh, like that feels good. That sounds good. Like,
Yep.
And the way her vocals match the guitar,
Yeah. And like I'm making up words in my own head. Like I'm, say hello. Da-da-da-da. Coming at the end of the show. It's like, you could say anything there.
Yeah,
That's
just
what,
because the riff is so good.
right. If
that
like
it's
if someone laid that out and like come up with some stuff like,
Yeah.
you don't have to be a genius, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's just fun.
And this one's a little more grand, like with the build and everything and the
silent cuts.
yeah, and the dramatic
That
cuts.
was
and stuff.
nice.
Track 10 is called Good in Bed.
It just feels like something you've heard.
Yeah, let's get to the point.
Yeah.
You love to disappoint me, don't ya? You tell me what I want, but ain't no follow through. You don't follow through, no. But if you only knew me, the way
You're not a big Amy Winehouse person. We're gonna have to do her.
Oh, I've become more of a fan because of my friend Mike. Mike is a huge Amy Winehouse head.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
'cause
He has like her CDs and stuff. Yeah,
I feel it.
yeah.
We drive each other mad, 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 mad. But baby, that's what makes us good in bed. Please, don't take it out on me, 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 me. I know it's really bad, 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 bad. But baby, that's what makes us good in bed.
Boy, yeah.
We drive each other mad.
That's funny.
It might be kinda sad, but I think that's what makes us good in bed. I dedicate this verse to all that good pipe in the moonlight and the long nights where we did everything but talk it through.
Yeah, the vocals are so good on this one.
It's like practicing scales.
Yeah.
I know it's really bad, 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 bad. Messing with my head. We drive each other
That's a funny sound.
Great.
It's like, you know when you have those plastic sheets and you would go like this, and it would just make like the wobble.
A song from a Bugs Bunny cartoon. You hit them and they go. Yeah, see, like they're just bringing in the little jazz.
Yeah.
I know it's really bad, 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 bad. Messing with my head. We drive each other mad. But baby, that's what makes us good in bed.
Just fun,
Yeah.
cheeky.
Yeah.
You
Little
know,
toxic
little
relationship.
tongue in cheek, little innuendo. I mean, if it wasn't for the title or the subject matter, you know how sometimes celebrities go on like Sesame Street and they, you know, they sing their own. She could be like teaching them A, B, C, E, E, but then it'd be like, okay, what's the rest? Good in bed now. Sorry, you can't be on the show. Yeah, just fun. That was
that one's more like less grimy dance, more like
just
fun, lighthearted pop song. You know what I
tongue
mean?
in cheek, kind of cheesy.
But the
kinda,
vocals so good though, so good.
yeah,
Like,
how she
really
played the
going
scale there,
up and down and breaking and dropping. So this is the final track. It's called "Boys Will Be Boys."
It's second nature to walk home before the sun goes down. And put your keys between your knuckles when there's boys around. Isn't it funny how we laugh it off to hide our fear when there's nothing funny here? Sick intuition that they taught us so we won't freak out. We hide our figures doing anything to shut them out. The kids ain't alright. Boys will be, boys will be, boys will be, boys will be boys. But girls will be women. Boys will be, boys will be, boys will be, boys will be boys. But girls will be women. I'm sure if there's something that I can't find the words to say, I know that there will be a man around to save the day. And that was sarcasm in case you needed it mansplained. I should have stuck to ballet.
Makes sense that she would know that because the British, the Who are English and British, and they had an album, The Kids Are Alright, and the song Kids Are Alright. She's saying the kids are not alright.
If you're offended by this song,
No, I love
you're
it.
clearly doing something wrong.
Yeah, good
If
for
you're
her.
offended by this song, boys will be, boys will be, boys will be, boys will be boys. But girls will be women. Boys will be, boys will be.
Perfect final song.
Boys will be,
It kind of just like,
but girls will be women.
yeah, it puts an exclamation on everything that came before it. It's like, I can do this, and it's all fun, and I'll talk about, you know, being in bed, and I'm even on the cover as a what you could consider like a ditzy blonde, right, model, but then she just fucking lays it out like, don't even think about it. I'm walking around with keys between my fingers, and it's just great female empowerment song. That was a great exclamation point to a really fun album.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan.
Yeah, I
I'm
knew
a
that
fan.
that one was all yours. I mean, the amount of times you've touched on this topic and those topics in every pop album we've done. So this was like, I think one of the few song, or maybe the only song out of all these albums that like kind of, like you said, goes right to the
Yeah.
no beating around.
Yeah,
or
I mean,
giving you a hint about
it's-
what she's trying to say.
And it's very easy to be. I'm really glad
Very
that
direct.
and I'm glad that someone like her did that in an album because
And on an album, like you said,
that's all
very
pop-driven.
lighthearted and
Yeah,
love
who
songs.
does that?
But you're right. She ends it with like a, let's not forget.
I can say this shit, but don't fuck with me, basically, and don't
Yeah.
fuck with girls. You know, girls are women.
And then of course using the "boys will be boys"
Don't
phrase
worry about it. They just, you know,
as the like she was saying, like that's used as the excuse to excuse behavior and excuse.
and I love tying that in. The kids ain't all right, you know.
Yeah, and nice like little
and the-
group vocals too.
Yeah, I mean,
which
that's
is not apparent on any of the rest of the songs.
No,
she gives it
it's
more like a live.
yeah, real ballady. Something if you were to see her in concert, definitely has to be played.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
It's
I didn't expect to be. But yeah, I just enjoyed that it took me everywhere. Like sometimes I do that because I don't know what I'm listening to and I'm trying to relate it, but I knew exactly what I was listening to. It was just
Your
making
brain
me
was
think
just taking,
of ABBA,
the connections.
Lady Gaga, Amy Winehouse. I think of all the names and different things I've mentioned throughout this whole album. That's a great experience, a great journey.
It's just a great album. Production, vocals, everything. It's just
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Which
Didn't
is why
expect to be.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of her. But again, it's like she just hasn't been that front in the mainstream
again,
because she's been just working on
and again,
music
it's the music. It's not who she's dating. It's not probably the paparazzi are leaving her alone because
she
not,
is she is a music. She's
not out there.
Someone who's very
socially
focused on the music,
on her
on
business.
the outcome.
Yeah.
And now, as she's kind of entering her new era, which just started, now she has Kevin Parker in the mix on production. So
that's wild.
And so far, the first single is like
you
incredible.
Must be, you've heard it?
Oh yeah, she just put out the first single that he produced, and it's so good. That's why I wanted to show you this one first before she releases that new one.
This was fun.
Yeah. So thank you
I
guys
enjoyed it. Yeah.
for watching. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week with a new album and new video. Peace.